What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have several very important news. I will show you the conflict of interest that FINRA has and that FINRA had back in the days when the MMTLP saga began. Then I will show you another amazing due diligence from our community member that discloses that FINRA again violated their own rules. On top of that, I will show you quite ridiculous activity of quite well-known douchebag who is still trying to push our case down, but again, our community members will not allow him to do it. And on top of that, I will show you what should we expect next and what major updates might happen in upcoming weeks. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and hit the like button for me personally, because it is extremely important to see this support from you, from my viewers. And I have to admit that I'm happy that I'm a part of MMTLP community, despite I'm not a shareholder, I'm not an MMTLP shareholder. So, and I want to begin today's video with this tweet that was published by Curtis in regards to the RareDD amazing video, and Curtis wrote, MMTLP, RareDD deserves the highest price for all of his work, but this is the best yet. Surgical precision, facts, timelines, data and analysis. When you use irrefutable evidence, there is no sidestepping the wrongdoing that has taken place with MMTLP. Please share far and wide. And I have to admit that you also have to watch this video. It is more than 2 hours long video, but it is a pure gem. So, and let me show you this tweet. RareDD posted this 16 hours ago. Here is a 2-minute trailer for how and why FINRA manipulated the MMTLP corporate actions part 3. And he made this trailer in order to promote his video, and definitely I have to tell you that this work deserves much higher attention than it has right now. On top of that, RareDD posted this tweet just 2 hours ago, and he said, I appreciate everyone that's been supporting the latest video. It's a story that I've been eager to tell and couldn't have done it as effectively without the contributions and examples set by others. I'm drained. I don't want to do a part 4, but there is so much more. Hint, sec.gov. And guys, I think within next several probably weeks or couple of months, we will see part 4, which will be dedicated to SEC. And definitely, even now, we have a lot of evidence that FINRA is a wrongdoer, and next video potentially will disclose and will combine all the current updates in regards to Gary Gensler activity and the Securities and Exchange Commission in general. On top of that, guys, let me show you this tweet. And this tweet was written by Bradley Tate in response to the recent update from RareDD. And Bradley Tate wrote, Hey RareDD, we need a very condensed 5 to 10 pages document for Congress to read and understand easily. Everyone in Congress has time to read a critical and crucial for our solution a 10-page document as an opener. Then they watch the 2 hours video. Brilliant video, please make a brilliant 10-page condensation and summary of your most critical points. Perhaps a color brochure? Hollywood Henry has made many outstanding color brochures. We need this. And RareDD also stated, great idea, I can provide the images immediately, but I can't say when I'd have time to do a summary. And guys, if you have enough time and if you have an experience in this type of writing, in this type of creating presentations, feel free to contact to RareDD in order to help him to make this report. So, let me show you further. Let's take a look on this screenshot, and it is not a coincidence. You can see that GTS Securities and you can see several documents of GTS securities. And here you can see the line securities sold but not yet purchased at fair value. And guys, you know that a lot of market makers have the same exact string in their reports, and this is pretty much the pure profit for them, pure profit for these companies. And this is pretty much the evidence, direct evidence that they are nakedly shorted a lot of stocks. Let me show you this in details in Rare DD's tweet. On March the 5th, he wrote this: GTS Securities 2023 Statement of Financial Condition. Just over $9 billion in securities sold but not yet purchased. Over $73 billion in derivative liabilities. Still being audited by Crowe LLP 9 years straight. And guys, it is quite weird when one of the major market makers, and you know, by the way, guys, GTS Securities is one of two companies who was involved in the process of beginning MMTLP trading back in 2021, and the second one was Concord. And by the way, the head of GTS Securities is still missing. You know that Ari Rubinstein, who is the CEO of this company, disappeared several months ago without any information, and we still don't know where is he now and why did he disappear. And this is another quite weird part, because if you haven't done anything wrong, why would you perform this type of weird activity? Why would you disappear, basically? I don't have any answers. And this is another evidence that something is wrong with this company and we have to investigate it. And by the way, about investigations, you know that just recently Timmy Donahue made a very good due diligence in regards to the illegal and, well, not illegal, but weird activity on the minor exchanges in regards to MMAT stock. And you might wonder why we are paying our attention to MMAT stock. And guys, the answer is very simple. Why would you change something that works perfectly well? And it is directly related to the current scheme of these wrongdoers in order to perform their illegal activity. And here you can see the screenshot that is showing the illegal volume on Meta Materials Incorporated that was made on XADF stock exchange. And if you don't know, and previously Timmy Donahue made this perfectly well, XADF details for MIC code XADF, FINRA Alternative Display Facility. And here you can see that XADF is nothing else but FINRA itself. In the comment you can read this. The Alternative Display Facility ADF is an SRO display-only facility that is operated by FINRA. And guys, you know that FINRA in their FAQ section clearly stated that they don't have any relationships with the market makers and they are not involved in the trading itself. But these facts prove completely opposite. They are the company who is directly involved in the process of trading securities on their own stock exchange. On top of that, guys, let's take a look right here. Right here. John Burda also mentioned about this due diligence, and I have to admit that Timmy Donahue himself made a very good due diligence, but he has to do even more in order to do this due diligence more clear and more understandable. And here what Theo DD wrote in response to his tweets: "Can you repost after proofing? I'd love to analyze it further, but it's kinda hard to read, lol." And Timmy Donahue responded, "I'm going to break it down in a way all can see and take for what it is." And he wrote this 2 hours ago, and that is why we have to wait for his additional update in regards to this issue. And we will have even more condensed information in order to show how wrong FINRA was and how wrong FINRA is right now. So let me show you another quite interesting tweets. And let me remind you that Charles Gasparina is a douchebag who is trying to push our case down. And he made this tweet 11 hours ago. Breaking news on the creation of the MMTLP QSIP. A PR rep for QSIP, a division of the ABA, says the entity that bought the QSIP number did so legally in June of 2021. The rep declined to ID the entity, but referred us to its registration requirements, which state that MMTLP QSIP could only be obtained by an applicant who has the legal authority to request a QSIP identifier on behalf of the issuer, and all information it supplies is true and correct. So, the entity would have had to be related in a material way to the issuer of MMTLP according to the QSIP requirements. And guys, I have to admit that this statement is 100% correct, but it is only part of truth, part of the reality. And let me show you how Mark Basile brilliantly broke this statement and how he explained it. So, first of all, he made this tweet and he said, "I believe the QSIP was secured by TRCH immediately before the merger of MMTLP or after the merger, since there were over 300 holders of the new Series A preferred shares, and that request is common by an issuer if it has plans in the future to conduct a merger to shares Series I prefs can be identified and easily transferred, such as to NBH in this instance. However, to conflate a QSIP with an application for a ticker symbol based on an alleged unsolicited order are completely different. The QSIP being in place just helped facilitate the broker that applied to FINRA for the ticker. Maybe they were short TRCH and saw an opening to squeeze it to trade." And again, Charles Gasparino wrote this. FINRA says once you get a QSIP, it can trade on the OTC legally, and that's what happened. Then someone thought it would be a great short squeeze listening to the Bird Lady. Then a lot of people failed to read the company's press release on when to sell. Now people are stuck. And guys, again, it is only a half truth. Let me show you what did Mark Basile write. A QSIP number acts as an identifier for a security. It does not have to be tied to a trading security. However, with or without a QSIP, yes, you don't need a QSIP to apply for a ticker with FINRA, but we'll need one if you are green-lit to trade. You only need to apply to FINRA for a ticker symbol. Get the green light from FINRA after you submit your application, assuming you meet the exemption qualifications if you are broker submitting that. Then FINRA green lights trade into the OTC markets. If you don't have a QSIP before the application, you will need to buy the end of it. Hope this helps. And guys, this is the reality. It is the process. It is just a common process of creating a new placeholder that has to have a QSIP. Because if you have an option, potential option in future that you might have a certain activity with this ticker symbol, you have to receive this QSIP in order to have an opportunity to do so. And that is the only reason why this decision was made, and why, let me show you, why the PR representative for QSIP from ABA says that it was made legally. And this is the reality, and that is why, guys, we have to have this type of people like Mark Basile, like Richard Hoffman, like any other our community members who make a very important and extremely valuable due diligence in our favor, because in general these tiny steps lead to a major conclusion, and it leads to the victory of retail community. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.